Oh man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Stymie Aquadel Smoke. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I actually shot a video of Thanksgiving and kind of messed around and screwed it up. So embarrassed with it, I just deleted it all. I probably should have kept it for some bleepers, but anyway. As you can see, getting close to Christmas time. We're doing the company Christmas party. So this year, I decided to do Boston Butt, and this video is about Boston Butt, obviously, but in a different kind of way. So we took the Boston Butts out, had two of them, took them out, freezer, had them in a freezer, bought them on sale a while back, and we put them in a refrigerator outside at my outdoor where all my cooking stuff is on my cook shed out there. And left it out there for a couple of days. And well, it's been cold this week, and I don't think that I put two and two together. But anyway, we took these things out yesterday afternoon about 3 o'clock, thinking, oh shoot, man, we're gonna be good. No, it wasn't good. That thing was still 28 degrees in the middle. It was still froze. So I started panicking because I got to get this ready, for which is today, which is now. So I went and got my wife to go ahead and take the Boston Butts out. Now the outside wasn't froze, but it was deep down in it that was. And I went ahead and put her seasoning on it, and we put it in the oven. My oven, I go down to 165. So I thought, well, let me just put it in the oven tonight. So I put it in there about 10 o'clock last night. Woke up this morning about 6 o'clock, went out there, fired up the smoker, and I checked the temperature in that thing, and it was at 130 degrees. I thought, yes, that's perfect. So if you're ever in a bind and your Boston Butt is not thawed out, my experience has with this one is that you can put it in the oven at your lowest setting to thaw it out and not really cook it. It did cook some, but not a whole lot. But it's been in the smoker since this morning, about 6 o'clock. I think I put it on there, and it's right at 160 degrees now, which is perfect. And it's about 4 hours, it's about 5 hours, so it's 11 o'clock now. So it's right at about 5 hours, and it's cooking slow. I got the temperature set on 275, and it's cooking slow. I normally would run it a little bit slower, but it's cold outside. So I'm trying to compensate for what's missing temperature wise to help keep it up to the lower temp that I want. But anyway, so I'm going to take it out at 160, and I'm going to wrap it in foil, and I'm going to sprinkle Carolina Treat. Decided to do a Carolina Treat on these two, and I'll show that to you in a minute when I bring it in here. They probably got about 5 more degrees, and they'll be ready to come off, so it won't be long. But I'll video that and show you how I'm gonna do it and how I'm gonna wrap it, and we're gonna put it back in there, and hope this thing turns out good. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate you coming by and checking me out. I always love seeing y'all. Make a little comment or a thumbs up, or just let me know you're there. I enjoy it. Love seeing y'all. So anyway, let's get on with this thing. So I got these off the smoker. I'm gonna slide this over. I can't find. I got a pair of hot hands, and that I pick these Boston Butts up stuff with when I cook them, and I don't know where it's at. It may be at the lake. Somebody may have borrowed it. I ain't got no idea. But anyway, we'll take them off the rack, and you can see the bones starting to pull a little bit already. So this thing's cooking very nicely. Ow, that's hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let's do this one so you see what I'm doing here. I have put the Carolina Treat in an old bottle, squirt bottle. I bought them I usually buy them at Dollar General, and they're okay, but they don't but they squirt out the side around this edge. They squirt out around. So anyway, I just found that when I get done with the old bottle, I save it and I put what I'm putting there for the simple reason of not having to pour out the big jug and making a mess everywhere. I can just kind of squirt exactly where I want this stuff. So I'll pat this in and get this baby cut. Man, that smells so freaking good. Oh my gosh. Absolutely good. So anyway, I'm gonna do both of these like this, and I'm gonna put them back on the smoker, wrapped in foil, and get some in that crack. Any little crack you can find, make sure you get it all up in there, because this is gonna be This is going to be the money shot, I guess you won't call it. I'll put just a little bit more of that, just cause we can. You can't use this Carolina tree. I'm telling you, this is back in the day. This was the go-to for everybody that cooked Boston butt. Now you got all these different sauces and spices and dry rubs, and they're good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. Sometimes I like to go back to the old school, and this is just the way we done it back then. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this with oil, put it back in the smoker, and we're just gonna leave it there until it's ready. We're looking at a internal temperature of around 200. As you can see, I got the second one all covered up real good. I did want to show you this. A little, I don't know, maybe this is just my OCD getting a little bit out of damn hand here. But let me show you. I want to show you all this before I cover it up. And this is probably my OCD just running rampant. I don't like to poke too many holes in the Boston butt with these thermometers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. Okay. I'm going to lay it, and I'm going to poke a little hole right where I think it was. And then I'm going to put this probe right back in where I took it out. Now, I don't want to get too big of a hole wrapped around and leak all that goodness out. So that's just a little something extra I do. Probably don't have to do that. You can probably just repoke it somewhere. It ain't gonna matter. But I have seen in the past. I've seen in the past where when you take that thermometer out, and juices just start pouring out of it, and that's the goodness. That's what you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose that goodness. So we're gonna go put these back on the smoker, and I'll next time I see you, it'll be at the smoker, and we'll check this thing out, see what we got. I'm looking forward to it. Now I did want to show you this. One of the cool things about running these Thermopro Temp spikes is I took those Boston butts out of the grill or out of the smoker, and it allows you to set a low and a high ambient temperature. So I got the this thing started going off. Now it's annoying right now, but let me tell you, if you've got this thing running and you're somewhere else and you're making something, and you don't know that maybe the pellet smoker quit feeding pellets, or the hopper got jammed or something, this thing's gonna let you know on your phone real quick, so you can go check it before you mess around and lose your meat. Because any amount of time that you're losing temperature in this thing, it's costing you time before it's ready. So anyway, just wanted to show that to you. All right, right here's the fat separator. You pour the juices on top of that, let it sit for a little bit. The fat goes to the top, all that down at the bottom. That's juiciness. And remember I was telling you about saving the bottles? Well, Sunny Light with the pop top on it. I'll show you how this thing works. Finally hit 200. I'm gonna remove the probe. Well, that thing's gonna be hot. Let me do this. Pull the probe out, set it over there. Like that. Now, son, look at there. That bone just about to jump out. I think that thing turned out perfect. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we're not gonna eat for a couple hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing on some foil. I say tin foil, but my crowd down there at the beach, they don't call it tin foil. They say it's aluminum foil. But anyway, not gonna be able to pick this thing up because it's gonna fall. It's already falling apart. But I gotta get just enough under there where I can get this thing transferred right there. Perfect. And then I'll take all this juice, I'll put it in the extractor like I showed you a minute ago, and then we'll add that to it whenever we get ready to eat. Looky there. Yep, that's what I went. All right, so I was telling you about the fat separator. This is made by Cook Army. A little bit of rubber piece in the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not, a little rubber piece. But it separates the fat and the goodness. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna pull this trigger and I'm gonna watch this line. As soon as that fat gets down here close, I'm gonna cut it off because I don't want the fat. I just want the flavor. So here we go. Look at that, man. Yeah, and boom. That's about as comfortable as I feel going there. That's all pureness, no fat. All right, we're done with the cooking. We're done with the prepping. Everything's ready. We're just waiting on everybody to get here a little bit early. Actually, it's unusual that I'm early done with this cooking. But I wanted to mention Blues Hog Sweet and Savory. I think my wife got this at Walmart, and pretty impressive. You know, you used to go into all the popular ones that you see, and it's kind of cool sometimes to just jump off, try something you never did, and it's really good flavor. I've already snuck some of that barbecue, so it's really good. Folks, I just want to tell you, if I don't get to talk to you anymore between now and Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for visiting my channel. I always love to see your face in the place.